Colleagues, I rise today in support of House Bill 3819. This bill is but one step on the road to stop the proliferation of illicit massage parlors in our state. Human trafficking in the massage industry is the second most common type of trafficking reported to the National Human Trafficking Hotline. An illicit massage business, or IMB, is an illegal, unlicensed establishment that hides behind the facade of a legitimate business to facilitate the purchase of commercial sex acts from vulnerable people. As a whole, this national industry generates over $5 billion a year in illicit, illegal, and untaxed revenue, while the women who perform the services in the industry relies on are unpaid, exploited, and face unimaginable conditions. We cannot stand by and let these human rights violations continue unchecked in our neighborhoods. We cannot stand by and let criminals degrade our communities. As a Vietnamese woman, immigrant, and a small business owner, I'm extremely sensitive to concern that this may negatively impacts legitimate Asian-owned businesses. With House Bill 3819, I am responding to the call of my community that human trafficking must not continue in our backyard. Furthermore, House Bill 3819 is a four-pronged approach to the ongoing fight against human and labor trafficking in the illicit massage industry. First, by giving the Oregon Board of Massage Therapy the ability to place a placard on the exterior of businesses that have been proven to engage in criminal activity, thus deterring people who may be unwitting consumer of sexual services offered by these illegal facilities. Second, by increasing the potential maximum civil penalty from $1,000 to $5,000, we are attempting to cut into the large profit margin these facilities are making in a multi-billion-dollar illegal enterprise. Third, by increasing criminal penalties for operating a massage business without a license, the higher risk for operating illegally will deter individuals and criminal organizations from establishing these businesses. And lastly, making licensed massage therapists mandatory reporters gives us more tools to help women who are trapped in illegal and harmful conditions. I want to thank my legislative assistant, Tommy Jarvis, from House District 45 for really diligently working on this bill. In closing, I thank you for your time and attention to this issue, and I strongly urge your support. We cannot stand by and allow criminals to continue unchecked in our communities, nor can we turn our backs on the women being harmed in these illegal facilities.
Thank you, Representative. Is there further discussion? Seeing none, Representative Tran, do you wish to close? Do you wish to close? She does. I'm sorry. Representative Nelson, I did not see you slip into the queue.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. To the bill?
To the bill.
Well, I have a question for the carrier.
Question to the carrier. Does the carrier yield? She does.
So isn't this already illegal? And if it is, why doesn't law enforcement just shut these places down?
Thank you for the question. Simply calling the police and urging them to shut down a business that is suspected of facilitating illegal sex services is not effective. That's because most of these businesses are part of organized crime networks. And if one location is closed, traffickers will simply shift operations to another location. In one recent example, the IMB moved literally across the street from the original location. Law enforcement needs more tools to effectively remove these illegal businesses from our communities. Additionally, we must ensure law enforcement is acting on credible, confirmed information and has the proper tools and oversight in place when interacting with people who are likely undocumented. Very often, they do not choose to be in this country illegally. We want to ensure that they get support, not criminal charges. In conjunction with House Bill 3919, I will be advocating for funding for the Crime Victim and Survivor Services Division within the DOJ to support victim service providers working with survivors of human trafficking to pay for interpretation and other language services.
Further discussion? Representative Mannix.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. To the bill.
To the bill.
There are a couple of things we need to make plain here. In terms of enforcement, we are allowing administrative enforcement, which does not require that you bring criminal prosecution. It allows an administrative process and civil penalties. This is an enforcement mechanism that is less expensive, less clumsy. I love using law enforcement whenever possible to bring criminal charges, but we need the civil enforcement system that's provided in this bill. Also, there is in this bill the provision for those who wish temporary practice permits to learn how to be massage therapists. So there's more to this bill. It is a comprehensive reform. I urge an aye vote. Thank you.
Thank you, Representative. Further discussion? Representative Boyce.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. To the bill briefly.
To the bill.
If nothing else, this tells the world that we understand that this is going on in our state. As lawmakers, we can push back and help people be more aware. I just really appreciate this bill and urge an aye vote. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Representative. Further discussion? Seeing none, Representative Tran, do you wish to close? She does.
Many massage parlors offer Chinese massages. There are concerns that this may negatively impact legitimate Asian-owned businesses. The Oregon Board of Massage Therapists is responding to the call of legitimate Asian-owned business owners who feel their industry is being tainted by this illegal and abhorrent activity. The board has a long history of working with Asian Pacific Islander community to ensure that there is a clear pathway to licensure. All Oregon Massage Therapy Facility permit application are multilingual with printed multilingual informational handouts on how the process works and why the law was implemented. The Oregon Massage Therapy Board also worked with PSU, Portland State University, on a study to identify any barriers that hinder licensing of Asian Pacific Islander members who practice massage, and to recommend ways to make massage education and licensing process more culturally responsive to the Asian Pacific Islander massage practitioner needs. Lastly, the hypersexualization of Asian women based on offensive and outdated stereotypes is racism. The illicit massage industry systematically exploit Asian women nationwide to meet these racist and sexist demands. Men regularly seek their Asian fantasy at IMBs, do so at the expense of the dignity and humanity of the women they believe exist to serve them. Thank you.
Thank you, Representative. Those of the opinion the bill should pass will vote aye. Those opposed, no. The clerk will open the voting system. And House Bill 3819, having received the constitutional majority, is declared passed.